here at the garden. There's this area behind the garden. A lot of pine trees. This actually used to all be cleared out, and then they just didn't do anything with it, and eventually all these trees started growing in here. And I've already cleared out a bunch of this. You can still see a bunch of the stumps like that. There's this here. There's stumps all around. There. I mean, they were just really thick. It was just really thick with a bunch of little trees like this up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of these out, because I think a lot of them are probably going to be able to fit into the chipper. All these little ones, anything less than 3 inches around, or 3 inches in diameter, that'll go in. Some of these I'm going to keep. Anything that might be like a nice hardwood, like this beech tree here, probably going to keep that. It's just mostly the pine trees that I'm going to try to thin out. Alright, let's get to it. We took care of a bunch of these little guys. Some are definitely too thick to put through my wood chipper, but what I can do is take the branches off. Those will make good chips. I'm just going to clean up a little bit more of these branches that I cut off, and we'll start wood chipping. Alright, actually, what's this guy here? Alright, this tree here, that's buckthorn. It's an invasive species. They're all over. I'm gonna get rid of that too. So this is a Craftsman 5 horsepower chipper shredder. I got it used on Craigslist for 50 bucks. So I've already used it a few times. It works pretty good. I'm gonna try to chip them into this box. When it comes out of here, the chips come pretty fast. And so I'm just using that cardboard because it'll kind of tear up the turf a bit. And then once the box fills up, I'll dump it into a cart and then we'll move it away. But let's see how it works. Okay, so the pine needles, a lot of them kind of come out whole on the other end. Some of the smaller branches don't get cut up too great. Probably better if I sharpen the blades, but for the most part, get some nice usable mulch, wood chips, pine needles. It smells like Christmas. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, that box worked pretty good for capturing all that stuff. When you get things used, it doesn't always come with all the accessories. I think there's supposed to be a bag that you can get for it, but if you want to get that bag, it's probably like 40-50 bucks. So I got a box, it's free. All right, let's do some more. Still got a bunch left over. This big pile of branches right here. We'll get back to that tomorrow probably. Alright. Okay, so this area next to the house, a lot of this area just kind of gets a little overgrown with weeds and vegetation. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cover over some of this just to kind of make some sections. My wife wanted to kind of have some separation between the various little bushes and stuff. Okay, so I put a little bit down. Just kind of dumped it in here, spread it out a little bit. Got ourselves another cart full of wood chips, mulch. So there's a lot of pine needles in here, some little twigs and stuff, but eventually all that stuff breaks down and it will end up looking like this. It'll just turn this nice golden brown color, and so that'll start looking pretty nice in the garden. Okay, so this is the project completed. Got this mulch down here. Feels nice. Kind of separates the various areas. Gives you some walking areas in between the plants. And like I said, right now it's kind of green with all the pine needles. But after probably a month, maybe a few weeks, all this stuff will turn a nice golden brown. So it'll look pretty nice.